Because the sun gone. That's when it cool off. Because the sun gone.
All right, do the thermometer right now and check the temperature in the sun, and then go check the temperature in the shade. What should it be?
It's gonna be the same thing, bro.
No, it won't. Check it.
It is gonna be the same thing. It's just gonna have a different breed.
Check it and watch what happens.
It's gonna be the same temperature.
Check it and watch what happens. Tell you if I listen. If you're watching this, I'm gonna tell you the world simulation and the moon.
That don't make the world a simulation. If the sun ain't beaming right there, then the heat shouldn't be the same right there. That's just like when at nighttime when the sun gone. That don't make the world a simulation.
Everybody thinks the sun going like this. The sun can't go around the earth because when it beams, it let off rays, and the rays that let off let you know that it's close. It's closer than what they say. It's closer than what they say, gang. You still think the world 2025? I can't even talk to you. I don't even know what year it is. What year is it?
Oh my God.
What year is it?
That we having this conversation.
What year is it, gang?
We talking about something else.
What year?
25, nigga.
That's what I'm on. It's 5,026. That's what I'm on. It's 5. It ain't no dinosaurs neither. And you ain't never been a slave neither, gang. You was already over here.
And you ain't never flew a car neither.
Come on, gang. Cars been flying. Come on, gang.
You ain't flew one.
Cars been flying.
You ain't flew one. That's what I'm saying. It's 5,030, whatever you just said it was, nigga. Gang. You should be flying some.
Gang, listen. I just want to wake you up.
Wake me up.
I didn't come to Kansas City to do an interview. I got a message from Sophia, gang.
And what Sophia tell you to tell me? Bro?
Wake up.
Okay.
Open your third eye. Let me tell you something. Since you was born, they gave you everything. They gave you school. They gave you religion. They gave you math. They gave you everything. And then they told you to think. But I got to tell you one thing. Your brain lacked the capability to think. Yeah, I bet you ain't know they did. You know. All your brain can do is receive and do. So wherever it get, it gonna automatically do. So let me tell you something. So you take a thief, one thief, right, and take somebody that don't steal, and you put him around a thief. I was like, oh, mom, he gonna become a thief. So mom, can't make it up. And that's what they do. You don't know about that.
I know a lot of.
So no, that's true. So just like your girl, you got a girl?
Hold on, wait. You ain't what your father is.
Let me tell you something, right? I don't think you understand. I'm gonna say it to you plainly. Everything is me. Everything is you. We all the same. So I am what my father was. I'm trying to break the cycle. You what my father was. Stop playing with me. You what your father was and what his father was. I'm trying to break the cycle, gang. You were never no slave. You didn't come over on no slave ship, gang. You was already here. But when you woke up, they told you was a slave. Like, I'm gonna prove it to you. What's your grandma's name?
My Esther.
What's your great grandma's name?
I don't know.
What's her mama name?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they killed them. And they told them any story they wanted. Stop playing with me. That's what I'm on. And then they gave you religion. You know what they did? Christianity, they went around and killed people and say, you know what, if you don't worship this, you die. I'm not saying Jesus is bad, because Jesus is good. So I'm like, I love Jesus, right? Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Amen. Oh, look, I love Jesus, right? But they didn't just tell you the truth about Jesus. Because Jesus didn't like them. It's not like, say Jesus was a crip. And then the Bloods killed him. And then run around talking about, yeah, that's what he said. Now, that's what the Christians did.
That's the Roman Catholics.
They changed their message. I don't know what it is. Maybe they. They're not good.
Man, we shouldn't be talking about this.
Too.
Bro, we get the... Oh,
no. Hey, they like to do that.
This nigga, man, what?
Yeah, they like kids in the booty. Come on. It's a ritual.
Hey, can we get off this subject, sir?
Yeah, I
you know what I'm saying? About the simulation and all that shit, because this is
crazy. They don't like that. They like that. People like to know where they from. Cause like everybody
let's talk about something we can relate on. I can relate to you with, man. You said you've been to prison in Missouri?
Yeah.
What penitentiaries you went to?
I went to Boonville.
Boonville?
Yeah.
I was in Boonville.
I was downhill. And I went uphill too. But I went uphill.
What house was you in?
No, downhill was cool.
What house were you in downhill?
2 houses.
2 houses?
Yeah. I had a partner down there that it's crazy part about it, right? You ever had a partner that you don't see for a long time and then you go to jail and you see him?
Yeah.
I had a partner like that. That's what I got. I thought he was like gone.
You thought he was gone? Yeah, I seen a bunch of niggas like that in Boonville.
Where the fuck you been, gang?
This where you been all this time?
But it was crazy though. He was kind of like gay.
Man, wait.
No, it wasn't him. He was different. I'm like, gang, this ain't you.
Wait.
Stop playing on me. This can't be you, gang.
Wait.
I saw my mom. This ain't Boonville. Downhill. He was kind of like that.
How long was you in Boonville, bro?
Listen, they got me out of there fast. I had 3 years. And you only got to do like 12%, something like that. 10%? 15%. Yeah, so I saw the board and got right out. But it was kind of like set up.
Oh, so you was in there for what? You was in there for at least 18 months?
It went fast. Cause like you was an intake for a long time. Then they
When
take
you
you
go
to the
to
house.
volunteer?
Yeah, no. When you first get the boom, they take you to one house up front.
One house.
You get a house up front, at the top of the thing.
Top of the hill.
And you gotta go. You did that for a while on them bunk beds and shit. And then they take you down there.
Yeah. Where you go to diagnostics at? Volunteer?
That was a long time ago. No, it wasn't volunteer at the time. It was
Fulton.
Fulton. It was Fulton. They had the tents. I stayed in the tents. But maybe so. Listen, they don't make me so mad, right? I swear, mom, I can't make this up, right? The first time I walked in volunteer, I don't know. Everybody went to jail, right? It's like dirty as fuck, right? Then one volunteer was Fulton. So I walk in and I'm trying to get to the tents. They telling me, man, you want to stay in the tents. If you come here, you want to stay in the tents. Like the tents is where it's at. Cause like you could be out all day. Cause like you could be locked in the cells all day in a little regular spots. So I'm like, I'm finna try to get out of here, right? So to get out of here, all you gotta do is like, say you won't protect your custody, right? I'm like, man, I don't really want to do that. But nigga, that's how you got the dorm. That's all I'm on. So,
nah, nigga, don't try to make this your cop out.
No, that's all I'm on.
Come out later,
no,
you went to
keep it
PC,
real.
nigga.
No,
nigga,
that's all I'm on.
PC.
Listen, no, I didn't go to PC.
You trying to
He said don't do that.
PC good.
Okay, all right,
PC
go.
good.
Okay.
If you do it like this, listen.
So if you can get in the camp.
I was young, so I got tricked by old head, right? He like, man, listen, you want to get out here telling you want to go PC, they gonna move you over to the tents, right? So I'm thinking like, it's true. So I go in the room, I go in the cell. So I keep it, come on, gang, don't laugh at that, right? So I go in the cell like, damn.
That boy ratting in jail.
And I'm gonna go over there. So it's hot in here like, damn. So what I supposed to do? Told me hit that buzzer and tell me my cellie tried to kill me. So I'm like, damn.
Did you do
But
it?
Yeah, I did it.
That's called checking in.
Come on, man. I didn't know it was checking in. I hit the button.
Nigga,
they came. Listen. Only reason I turned real when they took me out that cell, put me in a smaller cell. I said, no, I was just lying. I was just playing. Stop playing on me. No, stop playing. I was just lying. I'm trying to get to the tent. I was trying to get to the tent. No, they left me in that bitch. That's what I'm on. I was like, God damn. And I left from there. They took me over there to go get a child hall all over. I'm like, God damn.
So you was in PC all the time?
Nah, come on, gang. It wasn't PC, gang. I put myself there. You get that PC?
Yeah.
Is that still PC?
Hell yeah.
If I put myself there, that's PC?
Yeah, nigga, if you say I'm worried for my life, nigga, that's PC.
Yeah, I'm with PC, man. Shout out to PC. Shout out to PC.
How long was you in PC? How long was you in protective custody?
The whole time. That's what I'm on. They didn't let me out. They didn't go see the counselor. They like, listen, I was doing this on purpose. That's what I'm on. They put up these pictures, asked me what colors I see, all kind of shit. They kept me in that bitch. I was like, come on, gang, stop playing with me.
That boy had D classes in jail.
Can't make this shit up.
It's orange.
So how long were you locked up in the joint in the state penitentiary, Missouri? Because you went to Illinois too, right?
Yeah, I went to Illinois after that. Man, I've been in jail. I've been bouncing my ass. I mean, cut that part out. They don't think I'm gay.
No.
Come on, jail, I've been bouncing my ass.
Yeah.
You made me think it's gay.
Jail bouncing
No,
your ass.
I won't bounce my ass. No.
You was in that Boonville bouncing
No,
your ass. You said you saw your partner in there. You same nigga.
Come on,
You know what I'm saying? You start bouncing your ass.
Because I love Kansas City, gang. Stop playing with me. We in KC.
Yeah, we in the town.
Yeah, we in town, gang.
You know what I'm saying? My partner over here, he wanted me to debate with you about Kansas City and St. Louis because you know it's always
What about? Listen, it's crazy. I don't really know too much about Kansas City to the point where I can debate probably. Only thing I know that everything y'all do is good. That's the only thing I know.
That's love right there.
That's all I know. I mean, ain't too much I can say for real. It's a lot of niggas from St. Louis down here, the fuck. That's what I noticed.
Straight up.
Listen, I was locked up with a nigga named, I don't know if y'all know this, but he was a Crip. He was a 6'0" Crip. His name was, what was the nigga name? He was in, I swear to God, my mama. He was in Greenville with me. He had 20 years. Hot. His name was Hot. Hakeem, he went around saying pepper, because y'all call Blix peppers out here, right?
Pepper.
He was going around saying pepper and shit. Like, the f you mean pepper, gang? Pepper. But they gave him 22 years for a 22 game. Then he threw in a sewer, and all they got was the clip out of it. They gave him 22 years, gang.
In the state?
That's what I'm on. Now, he got 22 years in the Feds, gang, Greenville for that shit.
Oh, okay.
But he came out of here, like he was 3-time felon, fucking around out here in Kansas City and shit.
Straight up.
Right, he was a Crip, though, cold Crip. Yeah, he ran a whole car for the Crip, cocky ass with it. Named Hot. You out here, Hot, I know you watching this shit, man. You got out of jail yet? But if you watch this, you out of jail. Ask for anything but some money, because, like, I still ain't got it. I let him know that.
How long you
he
been
asked
out?
money all the time.
How long you been out?
I can't remember. That was my, listen, I died 5 times.
Man, come on, man.
You died 5 times, sacrificed your son, man. Come on, man, with this shit, man. You be coming up with some stories, man. Where you be coming up with this shit? How you died 5 times? Can you tell me about the first time you died?
If you can tell me the first time you died, I can tell you about mine. That's what a lot of people don't know. I can't tell you unless you've seen it. But You gotta wake up on your own.
You talking about that situation when everything start going slow?
No, I'm talking about like, ain't no future you think it is. You can kind of like create it right now. And in order to live, you gotta kind of like die. That a lot of people don't know.
In order to live, you gotta kind of like die. Man, my son in here, bro. He can hear you. That's my son right there, man.
That's your fault, bro. You knew you were interviewing Unc. He knew who you were interviewing. He talking about his jet in the room.
You ain't scared to die?
I'm playing with me.
I'll keep it real, right?
You ain't scared to die?
You ain't live until you ready to die. Listen, think about it. Because you gotta die anyway, right? If you spend your whole life like scared of that, then you'll never live. That's what mama. So, but then if you don't find nothing you're willing to die for, then you'll never live. Right? I'm gonna die for Sophia. I'm gonna die for the truth. But the thing is, I can't die. That's a lot of people don't know. So once you realize that you live forever, you kind of like energy, then you ain't scared. Because it's kind of like fear. Right? They kind of like trick you with fear. Because like, that's kind of how the demons get in. But look, we here, and I love you, brother. And I want to make sure I don't leave Kansas City without, bless you. Right? Got to bless you. We're going to bless you well.
That, man? Hell no, nigga. Don't throw that shit in my... Man, come on, bro. Nah, man.
You about to throw that doo-doo water on, that voodoo water on his ass.
God bless you for well.
What is that,
and
bro?
Prosperity, gang, and peace.
Man, bro, what is that, bro? Man, don't bless me with none of that.
You don't get blessed.
Is that's money in there, nigga?
Yeah, that's cool. It's a sacrifice.
Please close that.
I don't even know what to say.
Money not real.
It's cum.
They
you put cum in there. What is in that bottle, man? Why would you open that? So what was you about to do with that?
I was going to hit you with something.
You're not about to hit me
No,
with none of that, nigga.
why you made him open it back?
Nigga, that Diddy oil. Hey, all right, bro. See, they said you was gonna. They said you. You know what? They said I'm gonna give you a viral moment. You sure ain't lying, nigga. That's oil. Nigga, that's oil. Nigga, don't rip that on my motherfucking couch. You rubbing it on? That's cum, nigga. I thought you.
Damn, come on, guys. Why not? This is for the spirit. Right? And I would have gave you something, then you would have went up. It's still gonna go up. It's still gonna go up. Right? It's all good.
Are you serious right now?
Y'all gotta get fried, right?
Yeah. Get fried, bro. You got oil on that. You got oil on your...
Okay, come on. That ain't for you. You think it is a simulation.
That blunt gone.
Nah, it's just started.
How do you... Hey, bro, how did you have a roast? I thought it was fake. Nigga, you really had a roast this whole interview. You been holding that roast this whole interview. This is crazy. It's crazy.
Listen, I came to bless you with the truth, right? And
I thought I was the only one seeing that.
And I'm gonna open a church in Kansas City.
You gonna a church of what?
It's a Zenotic church.
A Zenotic church.
Yeah, that's a real church. Come on.
Oh my God, man! A Zenotic church. What is it?
You can smoke weed in there, and you can fuck. Hold on, you can fuck. Cause like it's good to fuck in there. Cause like we got something called like the sex goddess, and they supposed to give you a lot of head. It's not a sin to fuck. But the church made a sin to fuck, so I can't go to the church. But think about it. On Saturday, listen. On Saturday, everybody in the church, they fuck and they smoke weed. But then on Sunday, if I walk in the church and I want to pull my pants down and get me, bust me a nut before the sermon, then I'm a demon. But I can do it on Saturday. Let me tell you something. That's like, you got to choose. I told them that on Real Street Store, because like, don't nobody want to choose. They want to act like it's time to play and then it's time to get serious. Listen, it's always serious or it's always play. It's either or. You got to choose.
Man, why is you moving like that, bro? Why you be doing that? This nigga done rubbed on the Diddy oil and start grinding. You alright, bro? You alright? Man, you done rubbed on the cum oil, nigga.
Come on, gang.
You in this motherfucking twitching and shit. Don't start bouncing ass.
Oh, it's funny
come on,
he
man.
said
Don't start bouncing ass. Huh?
I just want to tell you about Sophia.
Alright, let's
talk about Sophia.
Sophia.
Hey, see the difference with this interview with listening, bro? That boy got all the comebacks, you feel me? That boy got all the comebacks. He talking about the Diddy juice. He talking about the baby oil. He talking about everything. Boy, he killing his ass back to back. He just used the bouncing that ass on his ass again. Like, nah, they what happen when you listen.
I love to talk about God. I love to talk about God. I love to talk.
Listen. No, what you said, don't cast your pearls in front of swine.
That's my favorite thing to
so
talk
I
about.
can't cast in front of you no more. I can't cast in front of you no more. I can't pass my...
I got evil spirits. Are you lighting the wick on me?
Don't worry about it.
That's a wick. Stop playing.
We're going to get rid of it.
That's a wick. Yeah. That ain't no deal. What do y'all call them things? What's the things called, bro? What's it called? What's the thing? Sage? Nigga, that's a wick, nigga.
That's what you like. We like wits in the joint.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'll tell you one time I went to jail, right? And you talking about jail. You know how they roll the shit under the thing?
Yeah.
And one time I went into jail and I needed to smoke, right? And like, it's kind of crazy because like, I ain't have nothing to smoke, no weed, but I had tobacco. So you know in jail, you go catch a ass charge just to go to the hole to sell tobacco.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on. So one time I went there, I like getting there to go to the hole. I'm like, bam, why would I send my nigga rip me off and say, go out? I knew the nigga for a long time too. He left. He rolled himself out. I swear
he checked in like you did.
Yeah. Come on, guys, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I got caught on purpose. I get some sugar.
He got caught on purpose.
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
You got caught on
stop
sugar.
playing with me.
Nah,
stop playing with me. No,
when you went to the hole for some sugar,
get him.
Stop it, man.
I ain't no sugar in my tank. You calling me gay?
That's a good interview, right?
Nah. Regular sugar.
How you go?
Come on, gang. In jail, you know sugar worth a whole lot of money. Stop playing with me.
Sugar worth a whole lot of money.
Stop playing with me.
How you go to the hole for the
sugar? I caught it on purpose.
Why?
So I can sell it. Like the
so
sugar.
you go to the hole and
check
you check.
Because everybody had sugar already. The sugar was already with sugar, but I kind of like lost that money gambling. So everybody had sugar. So I'm like, damn, I can't give them no more sugar. I gotta go to jail. Because I can't sell my sugar. I can't give a nigga no sugar. Stop playing with me. So I had to go to the hole. Stop playing with me. So would you gave a nigga some sugar? Stop playing, I'm out of sugar. Stop playing with me. Got $2. So I went to the hole. Stop playing with me.
Would you get your nigga?
Yeah, I went to the hole, gang. Stop playing with me. But I ain't no getting ripped off in the hole, gang. Stop playing with me. Nigga named Chad.
Tobacco.
Chad. And Chad was from Kansas City too. I swear to God, mama. White boy named Chad.
He was from Kansas City. A white boy named Chad.
That's all I'm on. He from Kansas City.
Man, stop it.
I swear to God, mama. I can't make this up.
How you know Chad for so long?
Listen, because Chad was in a cell with me. And then, that's up. Chad ain't still in the universe. I just remember Chad just like that. Stop playing with me. Shout out to Chad, though. He the first one showed me never give a nigga shit unless you get the money first. He taught me that. Kansas City taught me that. Shout out to Kansas City.
Back dope city.
But he was white.
This the real
He
thing.
was white, though, gang.
Hell
no, he wasn't going to the Kansas City
white
down.
boys on that.
Kansas City got down. He got down, so I want him. Shout out to Kansas City.
Nah. Some St. Louis be playing. Y'all is really back dope city for real.
See, St. Louis is kind of like.
I seen St. Louis. I seen y'all. The St. Louis back door because he was hanging with Kansas City niggas.
Nah, I don't work like that.
I swear to God they did.
Now, see, St. Louis like this, right? They, like, kill their own.
Yeah.
So they got to, like, get their own, right? Like, if we all together, we got to come up together. If you got to get, like, $1 more than me, then I got to, like, take yours. And we got to, like, all be even. Once you go up, you got to die. That's how St. Louis works. Like, no, we all broke together, we good. But once you go up $1 more, you got to go.
That's why you got your ass out of there.
No. But, yeah. But no. But that's how
No. It's kind of like that everywhere. Crabs in the bucket. That's crab in the bucket mentality, though.
But it's not like a bit in St. Louis. Because, like, they'll play with you. Like, you'll think it's good. Like, all day long, you be out smoking weed and fuck. He let you the girl get head. And next thing you know, you got Glocks in the back of your shit.
Girl.
Yeah. Because we do that in St. Louis.
I know.
Everybody in St. Louis. Yeah, everybody in St. Louis do that. They do that.
Y'all some freaky niggas out there. Now, that's the same thing in every ghetto. Every hood, you know, it's a lot of people mingling and twingling around.
Yeah, but in St. Louis, it's kind of like worse. Like, in St. Louis,
that's what y'all do.
All they do is fuck.
What is it with St. Louis niggas? Y'all think y'all like the best in the world at everything?
No.
Like, y'all think y'all created everything?
Let me tell you why. Let me clarify this. Let me clarify this. St. Louis don't go nowhere. So all we can battle is each other. We backdoor city gang. So we don't hear nobody else shit. That's why I'm like, nobody else shit come in St. Louis. Because, like, when people come to St. Louis, they kind of like, get involved in a whole lot of and we don't represent the city right. And that's why I'm out the city right now, kind of like trying to bring everybody in. That's why I'm GDBD Vice Lord. I'm like, man, stop playing with me.
That's the well.
That's why I'm GDBD Vice Lord.
GDBD Vice Lord, bro. Why do you be saying that, man?
We gotta break, bro.
The craziest you say is on Larry David. Yeah. Why do you say that, bro?
You don't know?
Nah, for real. Now, that's the wildest shit I hear you say, bro, on Larry David.
Okay,
man,
Sereno. You don't know? What's Sereno? You don't know? I'm Sereno, too.
Sereno.
You know that? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Bien?
¿Cómo estás?
¿Todo bien? ¿Está bueno? ¿Está bueno? No. That's like I said in Spanish. Look. So, yeah. But,
so you represent every game.
But let me tell you what Larry David means. So,
explain Larry David.
I want to clarify this.
Because I know who Larry David is.
Right, so you know who David is too, right?
Yeah, I know who David is.
Now put them together. Because they both started the game. You cannot. Oh, yeah, now you get it. Something like see, I be ahead of people. That's GDPD. Like, but look. J-Man, he GDPD.
J-Man is GDPD.
But I'm GDPD Vice Lord.
That's what I'm saying. You GD, BD, Vice Corps, Blood, Crip.
Let me show you what happened, right?
You from
every game. Let me show you. I'm gonna break it down here first. What's this? What's the name of your show?
E16.
E16. I'm gonna break it down here first, right? This is why I say of every gang I'm GD, BD, Vice Corps. There's a lot of people don't know. Every gang in history branched off from one gang, right? And it was kind of like the Black Panthers. And every gang branched off that gang was kind of like for like growth and development. And then like the black was good, but the white people saw that and that was good. And black people always kind of like been snakes. So they paid other black people like Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, people like that to fuck it up. So play on me. And then they pay other people like Larry Hoover, people like that to be gang members and shit like that to fuck it up. So every time we got something good, they pay us to fuck it up. Because black people don't care about money. That's a lot of people don't know. They do everything for money.
I don't think they got Malcolm X with the
Malcolm X with 30.
No, stop it, bro. There you go, bro. You saying some wild.
Why would they kill? Why would they kill about Malcolm? Why would they kill? Huh? Why would they kill? Why would Farrakhan risk the whole goddamn community of the Muslims to make sure he was in the ground?
Because he went against them.
Nah, but listen, what's wrong with going against people? Right?
Sometimes ain't nobody bigger than the program. You know that.
Listen to me. The program, listen, it's like kind of like God. That's why I don't worship the God you worship. Because, like, if you're going to kill me just because I got a question, then what kind of God is you? So if you're a boss, right? Say you're a boss, right? And say boss at McDonald's.
Ain't no God.
Hold up. Say you're a boss at McDonald's, right? Say you're a boss at McDonald's. And you got an employee, and say you doing the fries. He come to you and say, look, man, how you do the fries? You just, shut up, bitch, you kill him. You wrong, right? Because if people got questions, they should have answers, right? That's what I mean. So men should sit down and compromise. Two men should talk. But the problem is, men don't know how to use their masculine and their feminine, so they don't balance. Every man run around using too much of their masculine, because they don't want to be, they get their woman, and they don't want to, that's their feminine. They don't know how to use both. They can't balance. So then they can't never have a conclusion.
Is that why you run around with a jar of nut?
Hey, come on, guys, don't play on me. They don't nut, gang. They don't nut. But if you have some of this, you'll get a whole lot of money. You can bust a lot of nuts.
Nigga, that's baby oil.
Come on, guys, stop playing.
I just watched you rub it on to see how they dry. That's baby oil. That's that Diddy oil in a bag with ones tore up in it.
That's 100%.
Nigga, look at this.
It's 100%.
Hold on, wait.
It's 100%. You gotta shake it. That's 100%.
There you go.
Stop playing on me. But everybody at home get this.
Ain't no hundreds there, man. Let me see this, bro. No, don't loosen it. Tighten it. Let me see, man. Let me see, bro. So we can hold it on the camera. So let me see. I can't believe you. Hold on. There you go. This got cum.
Hey, come on, guys, stop playing.
With ones in the jar.
I wouldn't even touch the jar.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. You ain't gonna know till tomorrow.
So what that means?
You gonna know.
So what?
You got a drink.
And I'm gonna get some money.
Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I'll kill a killer. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoof it back, that spoof where I got spoof.